Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another college basketball free play video. Today we are talking Northwestern at Wisconsin. I'll get to that breakdown in 1 minute, but I did want to mention that if you enjoy these free play videos, be sure to like and subscribe to the DocSports YouTube channel. Also, if you're looking for winning college basketball picks, go over to DocSports.com. We have 14 of the top handicappers anywhere in the industry. And college basketball for me, it's not only a passion, it's been a huge moneymaker for me. I think I've posted 15 out of 19 winning college basketball seasons, including the last 2 years where I've banked over plus 21,500 in profit for my clients from November of 2023 through the end of last season. So I would love to have you on board. All right, today we are talking Northwestern plus 9.5 at Wisconsin. This one tips off at 9 p.m. on Wednesday, December 3rd. And it's really interesting what the Big Ten has done. If you remember, take a little trip down memory lane with me. It used to be the ACC Big Ten shootout, okay? The ACC ditched the Big Ten, who has ties with Fox Sports now, and the ACC and SEC conference are now playing in this conference showdown, marketing event. We had all the tournaments, the holiday tournaments last week. Now we have these inter-conference rivalry games going on, kind of shoehorned. Well, it used to be the ACC and the Big Ten. So the Big Ten gets ditched for the SEC, which you can imagine how they feel about that. But now to counter that, little counter programming, the Big Ten is actually starting conference play this week. That's not completely unheard of. Some of the smaller conferences do that, where they have teams play one round, maybe 2 or 3 conference games in December. Then they go back to non-conference play, and then the full brunt of the conference schedule starts in early January when it does for everyone else. So this is kind of the way the Big Ten is countering the ACC-SEC showdown, is by starting league games, upping the ante, basically, with games that really mean something. And this is one of them. So Northwestern is going to Madison as a pretty big underdog in this one. It has not been a good start for Wisconsin, okay? They lost, not to get too deep into the weeds here on you, but Wisconsin lost one of their top assistant coaches. He was an Australian guy. He was the guy who came in a few years ago and revamped their offensive system, took them from that old Bo Ryan, grind and slow and invert your guard style of play to a much more modern NBA style offense that the Badgers have run. Well, he's gone. He's split. And you're starting to see some of the issues kind of creep up with this team. They just really have not been as sharp offensively. Now, part of that was they lost some really good guards from last year's team. Part of it is just that Nick Boyd and John Blackwell just haven't been playing as well as they need them to. These guys got bombed out in BYU in a big non-conference game, and they just lost by 11 last weekend to TCU. Now, again, TCU got on a little bit of a heater in that tournament, so not a terrible loss for the Badgers. But like I said, they just haven't been playing well. They don't look like the same caliber of Wisconsin team that we've come to expect over the last 5 or 6 years. Northwestern has Nick Martinelli and not a lot else. If you don't know Martinelli, he is one of the best players in the Big Ten. And that's saying a lot with all the talent that they're packing. This guy will probably be second or third team all Big Ten. He is a one-man gang for this Northwestern team. They play physical. They defend. Chris Collins has done a really nice job there. He's not someone that I particularly enjoyed as a player and early on as an assistant coach, but I have to give credit where credit's due, and Collins has really stabilized this Northwestern program. So they're going to fight. They're going to battle, but neither one of these teams has looked particularly sharp early on in the season. They're both 1-3 against the spread in their last 4 games. And for Wisconsin, the problem isn't just on the offensive end. It's defensively, they are pretty bad. They're number 334 in the country in three-point defense, number 221 in the country in field goal defense. So they're not shooting well on offense and not playing well offensively, and they're also not defending well. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and take the points. I feel like I have the best player on the floor in Martinelli, and you're giving me almost double digits in points. And this is a conference game, which tend to be played at a little different pace than non-conference games. So I would go ahead and say take Northwestern in this one. I think they find a way to hang around, if not threaten to win this game outright. I have Wisconsin winning this game by between 4 and 6 points. I think the points are good, so go ahead and take the Wildcats. All right, that's it for today. Be sure to check back later for more free play videos. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.